Hello lords and ladies, boys and girls, grumpkins and snarks. Welcome to the channel, my friends. This is your liege lord, the Godless Gamer, and we're traveling back to Westeros today to continue our Game of Thrones series. This is the 8th episode in the series, and I hope you guys don't mind if we just jump in here. We got a lot of things to do. I spent a lot of time last episode picking up the pieces after our ruler got murdered, but I think we're in a stable position now. Our new ruler is looking pretty good. He took care of all the opinion issues that we were having when he took the throne, and it helps that he's a master of diplomacy. So opinions are looking really good, and I think that means that we're going to be able to start focusing on conquest. This is going to be the episode where we're going to fight our liege lord, and we're going to take Casterly Rock. Been really looking forward to that, and I think we're going to be able to achieve that. We got a lot of spam to get through, and we're going on a pilgrimage, so let's unpause, get through the spam. I brought in some knights, and I have to make sure to tell them to... I force them to be knights. I would really like to get the open-minded perk. Let's see if we can do it. Come on, wifey, help me out. Please. Nope. So we got 3 new knights. I also made a new alliance. We are now allied to the King of the Reach. He was currently in a civil war right now, but that's okay. We're not going to call upon him yet. We're going to wait until we fight our liege lord in order to call upon him, and I would prefer that he ends this civil war that he's having right now. Let's make sure he doesn't have any distractions when we call him into war, because I don't want him to be distracted with another war. I'm really going to need his help, because we're going to call him in to help us fight our liege. I'm really happy I was able to get that alliance. We can become friends with our ally? Sure. My wife is pregnant? Yes. Let the children judging begin. We're gonna finish the family hierarch tree. I started forging some new regalia. Another 10-day delay. I guess that's fine. Alright, so now we're a pilgrim. This is the guy that I married to my daughter because I wanted to spread some traits, but now he's asking to leave, and you know what? I'm actually fine with it. He gains the celibate trait, and he divorces my daughter. Or my sister, in this case. I think that's fine. I'm gonna remarry my sister to somebody else. They didn't even have any children together yet, so it's not a big deal. We already got a pretty powerful alliance with the Reach. I don't think I have to do this for an alliance. We're just going to do this purely for congenital traits. She's quick and she's Herculean. She's only 17, too. Let's find somebody within her age. Ooh, look at this guy. He's a pretty good knight, and he's got a pretty impressive personality. And he's bringing in a trait that she doesn't have. Nice. We can try to increase our learning by 1. Are we 18 now? Nope. We have a chance to get the Scholar trait, 5% chance. Let's see. Nope. Not getting so lucky on this pilgrimage, but it's okay. We're almost a Paragon of Virtue already. And now we're a Traveler. I just had 2 sons. That's how we're starting. Let's judge them both. How does the line of succession work if we have twins? I guess Alton came out of her first, so technically he's my heir. And he's pretty impressive. He's comely, he's a genius, and he's robust. His brother is intelligent and hale. Now, unfortunately, these sons were born relatively young during my age, or they were born when I was relatively young. I'm 19 years old, and odds are that neither of these sons are going to take the throne. They're too close to me in age, which is unfortunate because I like Alton's congenital traits. He has 3. He got the most important one, genius. He got robust, and he got comely. So we got all the traits that matter. He got my 2 traits, and he got the new trait from his mom. Comely. He's going to be Ronald. And then my number 2 son can be Reginald. I'm going to start educating them both. Ronald is sickly. I hope he doesn't die. Okay, now that we're not traveling anymore, there's a war that I wanted to declare before we start fighting our liege lord. We have a couple of claims against Den's Lane. We inherited them from our dad. So I'm going to try to jump on them. The first thing I'm doing is going for his capital. I don't want to run the risk of having him go crying to our liege lord to get him to stop the war. So the sooner we start, the sooner we end the war, the better. I'm gonna call in an ally too. We're gonna call in the Duke of Crakehall. He's right here. Let's hope that we capture somebody valuable when we get the capital. Or let's hope that our ally captures somebody valuable. The regalia didn't turn out well. Unfortunate. I'm gonna get some of the money that I spent back because I need it. This episode, I'm going to be moving my steward around to increase the development in all my holdings. My evening has been consumed by an aged explorer. Another person who's been telling stories of their exploits and adventures in the Atlantic Ocean. So he's a space traveler, and he's been to Earth, and he's been gallivanting on Earth, traveling the Atlantic Ocean, and now he's back. He's back from his space adventure. Whoops. I accidentally clicked on something that I don't think I really wanted, but it's okay. What did we get? Not sure which one we got. I chose one of them. I just seized an artifact? It's a trinket. I'm currently swaying my liege lord because I know his opinion is going to tank the second we start fighting him. So I figured let's get his opinion as high as we can before we start fighting him. Alright, we were able to grab this with no issue. We probably got a whole bunch of prisoners to take care of. A few. Sometimes you can get money for sending people to the watch. That's why I always keep checking. It has been a good while since I saw my old heartthrob, Ibera. Even after all these years, the thought of her as the subject of my childhood infatuation occupies my mind in the midnight hours. She's a woman now, and I cannot help but feel myself reaching for my quill when I think of her. Perhaps I ought to finally make my feelings known. No. That's a horrible idea. The puppet show, I The puppet show was disturbing. The puppeteer put on several performances for the audience. One of the comical ones, however, felt like they were mocking myself in House Fairgrave. Off with his head. Let's check up on the Reach. Are they still fighting the Civil War? They aren't. So now might be a good time to declare war against our Liege Lord. As soon as our army is ready. We just got a new Realm Priest, and he stinks. And I don't feel like murdering him. We're kind of stuck with a crappy Realm Priest. I have him fabricating a claim against something that I already own, and I can explain why I'm doing this. My uncle, when he dies, it's going to pass to his son, and his son got dragged into a matrilineal marriage with the Lannisters. So that means eventually this Feastfire's county is going to get inherited by a Lannister, and we don't want that to happen. So in order to make sure that doesn't happen, we're going to wait for our uncle to die, and then when it comes time for him to take the throne, we're going to revoke his title, and we're going to land somebody else in our dynasty, because I don't want this to pass to a Lannister. And according to the line of succession, that's what's going to happen. So I needed to fabricate a claim against this in order to be able to revoke a title. So my Realm Priest is going to be a little bit busy. Fabricating claims against titles that you already own in your realm takes a little bit longer. But it needs to be done. My wife is ill. Please get better, darling. Ooh, here's something valuable. We just learned a secret against one of our fellow vassals. The Duke of the Fieldlands. And it's a murder secret, which means it's a strong hook. So we can get a strong hook against one of our fellow vassals. I'll do it. That should come in handy in the future, hopefully. Now that we're having children, I need to hire another wet nurse. I didn't realize that I didn't have one. And let's get a Master of Horse, too. It should help us in the wars to come. Double check that the Reach isn't fighting anybody. Alright. The time has come, lords and ladies. We are going to take Casterly Rock for ourselves. We have a decent amount of money. I can't call this guy in because he's one of my liege's vassals. I'm not allowed to call him in. But I don't think we'll need him. We've got all the help that we need. We're gonna immediately jump on Casterly Rock. It's gonna take a long time to take. But it's arguably the most important thing for us to take, so that's what I'm gonna do first. While we wait for our allies to show up. Here they come. I'm gonna move my steward as soon as he's done. Let's improve the development in Lannis Keep now. Or in Lannis Port. My allies are slaughtering them in battle. Oh my goodness. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. We didn't even have to take Casterly Rock. What an amazing result. Excellent. Thank you, allies. I appreciate your help. Appreciate it so much. Now that we own Casterly Rock, I'm gonna have to increase the control here myself, so let's do that. Now, one unfortunate thing is that we're over our domain limit, and I can't handle all this domain, but I do have a sneaky plan. We're gonna find the least valuable thing here in Fair Island, which is Madgaric. And we're gonna give this to an old dude. We're gonna give it to an old man who doesn't have any children. And then hopefully by the time we get another domain limit, this old man will die and we'll just re-inherit this from them. At least that's the plan. So we'll give this guy the land temporarily, and then once he dies, we'll re-inherit it, and then hopefully by then we'll have another domain limit, so we can keep it. So this is only a temporary goodbye to Madgaric. We'll get it back. Casterly Rock is definitely more valuable. Everybody loves me. I'm so happy right now. We captured a couple of items. Nice. We got Jaime Lannister's sword. I don't think it's Valyrian Steel. It's not. But it's better than the spear I'm using. So we're going to equip Jaime's sword. I'll repair it. And we're going to give our old spear to one of our knights. This guy's 41. He'll be able to use it for a while. He's got 35 prowess now. So nice. Oh, we can move our realm capital now, which is what we're going to do. So we're going to say goodbye to Fair Castle. It's been an honor. But you are no longer our realm capital. Our realm capital belongs in Casterly Rock. Very nice. Alright, so one last thing that we need to do. We did fight the war for the Duchy of Casterly Rock, and we got it. But now we have 3 duchy titles, which we can't hold on to. We can only have 2 without suffering any penalties, so I need to get rid of one of them. I'm going to keep the Duchy of Fair Island, and I'm obviously going to keep the Duchy of Casterly Rock. We're going to destroy the Duchy title of Land's Point. I can't give it to anybody yet because I'm still a Duke, but we can't hold on to it either. So the solution is just going to be to destroy it, and then when we can create it later, we'll just recreate it. Let's make sure this is our primary title. The High Lordship of Casterly Rock. Alrighty. So this is our house. Our glorious house. We could petition our liege, and now he's not on the lion throne anymore. He's in a generic court now. The only thing we can petition him for is a seat on his council. And I'm not going to waste this to do that. He's gonna give me a position anyway. He's going to give me a position without me having to ask. I'm willing to bet. See? He wants me to be his admiral? I'm not quite sure what that does for us. Let's check. Embarkation cost minus 15%, naval speed plus 15%, monthly martial lifestyle experience plus 7%, monthly stewardship lifestyle experience plus 7%. So none of that really helps me, but at least we have a job. I'd be a way better steward. I'd be a way better chancellor. I'm surprised he hasn't made me his chancellor. I have 53 diplomacy. My wife is pregnant again. In 2 more years, I could develop my capital again. We have this option because we're diligent, but I already used it, so we have to wait 2 more years before I can use it again. And since Casterly Rock is our new capital, every time I do this, it'll increase the development in Casterly Rock. We're going to really start seeing the money come in again once we get the control in Casterly Rock back up. The money's really going to start flowing. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that we have Casterly Rock, guys. Oh, that's our new title. I didn't realize. We have to change that. I need to make the purple a little bit darker. Just a teensy, weensy bit darker. Still not dark enough. That's better. I had another son, so this is son number 4. Oh no, this is son number 3. Let's check him out. Intelligent and comely. We've got Ronald, we've got Reginald, we need a Robert. Already 3 sons. My first son wants to be bossy. Let's give him a stewardship education. Another one of my fellow vassals, we learned a secret against him. What is it, though? It's a weak hook. We'll hold on to the secret until it becomes useful to us. Because if I get the hook now, it's just going to expire anyway, so... We'll blackmail him when we need him. For now, I'm going to hold on to that secret. Hopefully it doesn't get exposed before then. I'm going to befriend my realm priest. Even though he's got low learning, it's going to take him a long time to do this fabrication thing. But being his friend will speed it up a little bit. I would murder him to try to get a new one, but I just don't want to murder people now. I'm too young. I think that would be a liability. Because with my luck, the secret would get exposed, and we would have to live with being a murderer for a long time. So we're just going to deal with the realm priest that we've got. I'm gonna petition our liege lord to send some bailiffs to help increase the control in my realm. My son isn't sickly anymore. I made the conditions worse, really? I tried and failed to heal one of my courtiers. My liege agreed, which is surprising, considering we just fought him. He's acquiescing. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your house, and thank you for listening to me. I'm not returning this woman's love. Leave me alone. I have a soulmate already. Stop it. I really want my realm priest to finish this. I want to start fabricating the rest of the claims I need to finish Den's Lane. Just hurry up, man. Another secret against this guy? He has two separate lovers? He's got two different lovers. He's being a naughty boy. Look at that. We're making 20 gold every month now. $20 gold. Yes. Taking Casterly Rock is exactly what we needed. That is going to supercharge us with money and everything. Our army is looking pretty impressive too. There we go. The King of the Reach just wrote me a poem. Men need not fear as lives depart, though it may tear their grievers apart, and hope only for memory's grace that their history finds true place. Thank you. Do I need to increase the control anywhere else? No, we're okay. Crap, we just lost a really good maester. He was a loyal maester who was a renowned physician. Let's hope that the Citadel sends us a better one. Come on. Come on, baby. Don't send me crap. I guess he's okay. He's just not a physician yet. He's 16. He's a youngin'. Wow, I lose 225 gold. Why is it so expensive? He's not that impressive. I think we can get a better one. I want somebody who at least has a good physician trait, because, I mean, that's their job as a maester. It's their most important job, is to heal me. He's a little bit more impressive, but he's still not a physician. What the hell is going on? What are you teaching these maesters, Citadel? What are you teaching them? Alright, maybe the third time will be the charm. I have a bunch of money kicking around. Let's start upgrading some of the buildings here in Lannisport. What about Casterly Rock? Is there anything we can upgrade here? There's a Godswood here. There's a trade port. Let's upgrade the trade port. We're getting so much money now that I can afford to start upgrading these buildings. Wifey is pregnant again. Watch, we're gonna have a fourth son. A seducer? No. I don't feel like settling for a maester. I want a really good one. If I'm going to be spending over 200 gold to get a maester, they better be amazing. They have to be worth the money. I have the ability to commission another artifact again. But that's going to have to wait till I buy a new maester. Maester number 4. He's got a physician trait, but I don't like his personality. He's a coward, and he's sadistic, and he's a lunatic. Oh my god. Send me a good maester, damn it. Come on, Old Town. What the hell? There we go. We got our claim against Feast Fires. Now we can start fabricating these claims against Den's Lane. My Realm Priest doesn't seem to be getting it. See, he doesn't seem to be getting any better. He's still 9 learning. Another son. Son number 4. He's intelligent. So we got Ronald, Reginald, Robert. I'm going to do Ryan. I guess he's okay. I'm just gonna keep having my Spy Master find secrets. He seems to be having some success. So we're gonna leave him to it. I don't really feel threatened by anybody. I don't have any rivals. So I don't think anybody is scheming against me. So I can afford to have my Spy Master do his thing. We'll keep him on that. 5 more months and we can change where we are increasing the development. Let's see how long increasing the development will take in Casterly Rock. We just lost our steward. My cousin, or not my cousin, my uncle just died. And now his son took the throne. So this means we're going to have to take his title. We're going to have to revoke his title soon. Not this very instant, but soon, because we don't want the Lannisters to take this. Alright, let's get a better steward, or at least get a good one. It's funny, this guy is actually the best steward. Alright, he can stay there for now. She's pregnant again. Let's see what we're going to commission this time. Regalia is still the worst thing. I think I'm going to keep trying until we get something good. I'm curious, how close are we to our next innovation? We're being exposed to noblesse oblige, and we're about 10 years away from upgrading our armies again. We can upgrade our men-at-arms again. Let's see how long it's going to take to promote our culture in Casterly Rock. We have to do that as well. 8 years. Increasing the development will take 11 years. This guy's a little bit worse than his dad. He's not as good of a steward, and we're not friends with him. But I'm eventually going to have to promote the culture here in Casterly Rock anyway, so I figure let's do it. Let's get it out of the way. And I'll befriend him. Maybe being his friend will make it a little bit more, a little easier to take his title away when we eventually do it. And we're not really doing much, guys. We're just letting some time pass. We're having some more children. Waiting for these claims to finish. That's what I'm really waiting for. Because I want to get this conquest next. Another son. Son number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm running out of our names. He's a genius and he's Hale. Ronald, Reginald, Robert, Ryan. Redmond. Ooh, nice. This guy's not going to be a duke forever. This is the Duke of Denslane, and we're going to take all of his power from him because we're going to take the rest of his duchy. But at least we got a secret on him. I don't know how long it's going to be useful, but we got something. It's a weak hook. So we'll keep the secret in our pocket. I haven't been getting very lucky with these. Every piece of regalia that I've gotten has been of low quality. Each living child gives you 1 random skill point, up to a max of 5. So we're getting all of the benefits from this because we have 5 children. 5 sons. Now, under normal circumstances, I would be having a panic attack. And under normal circumstances, if this was like another campaign. But we already have primogeniture, so it's easy to settle my line of succession. I'm actually happy that we're having a lot of children and a lot of sons. So we're almost done with the diplomacy lifestyle. As soon as we're done, I think the next thing that we're going to do is going to get into stewardship and increase our domain limit. We'll go down the architect tree. Only because I want to reabsorb Madgarick, and I think that's the only way I can see, short term, the only way that I'm going to be able to increase my domain limit. We might not even need to go down the tree the whole way. We might not have to go all the way down. Maybe eventually we'll just have enough stewardship before we finish this that it'll increase our domain limit anyway and we won't have to finish it. I don't know. I'm just kind of guessing here. But let's finish the family hierarchy tree before we change it up. I can edit one of my vassals' contracts. Let's see if we can get all 3 of these claims before the end of the episode, and we can take this. That would be a great place to end it. Let's upgrade the blacksmiths here in Lannisport. I need 460 gold in order to upgrade the lighthouse in Faircastle. Not quite there yet. But we are making a bunch of money now. I'm not giving away Casterly Rock, or I'm not giving away Lannisport. I just want to check to see, do I have any Dynasty members that I can land? Because I'm considering revoking that title now. I'm not doing anything else. Let's see if I have any Dynasty members I can land. All of my sons, obviously. This guy's brother? As long as this dude secures his line of succession and starts having children, that'll basically eliminate his brother here from eventually taking his land. He's not even the primary heir. His first brother is, not his second brother. I'm just debating in my head on whether it'll be safe for me to land this guy. I don't eventually want him to get this claim, or get this land from his brother, after I've already given him feast fires, because then he'll be in control of two separate holdings. And I'd rather not do that. Is there anybody else? I would rather not have to settle for him, but it looks like that's all I can really do. Alright, I'm gonna gamble. Revoking my cousin's title, and we're landing this guy instead. Let's befriend our new steward. Let's see how many friends we have now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 7. Got a secret against another one of our fellow vassals. It's a weak hook, so we'll hold on to the secret for now. Alright, unfortunately, because my Realm Priest is so bad, it takes them so long to make these claims. Which kind of stinks, but I thought we'd be able to get all 3 of these by the end of the episode, but it doesn't seem to be in the cards right now. I'm on speed 5, I'm going as fast as I can, but I guess it doesn't matter. We got really good conquest this episode. We can develop our capital now. Let's do it. Barely took any stress. The Fair Islander people are famously fastidiously clean. One of life's great delights is hearing even our harshest foes bitterly admit that no man's beard is better combed, no man's hair more regularly soaped, no man's face scrubbed quite so clear of blemishes as that of a good fair Islanderman. Today is bath day, but I feel as though a change of routine might do me good. After all, if all the fair Islander are well groomed, does it not behoove a lord to be the best groomed? Rigorous bathing for 10 years? A massive health boost for 10 years. Don't care about attraction opinion. Let's take a bath. Let's scrub those pits. I'm waiting for the ability to upgrade my my lighthouse. As soon as I have enough money, I'm doing it. 460 gold. We're just about to get our last diplomacy perk. Now we're a patriarch, which gives us fertility, stress loss, close family opinion, and house opinion. Nice. Alright, let's switch over to stewardship now. We're friends with our new steward. We can take our Castellan off of Oversee Realm. I had him overseeing my realm because it would help me with my diplomacy lifestyle a little bit quicker. Let's see if he can help me with stewardship now. He just increased my domain limit. There we go. My wife is helping me too, to be fair, but nice. Fair Islander culture does not have the windmills innovation, so I can't even upgrade this. We just won an argument with our mom. Well, let me build something at least. Let's upgrade the trade port in Fair Island. Fair Castle. I can start influencing my son's personality traits. Let's give him temperate, because he is getting a stewardship education, and temperate helps with that, so let's try to get him to be temperate. What about son number 2? He's getting a diplomacy education. Let's give him... Diligent. Diligent gives him more diplomacy. Let's do that. My third son's education, or my third son's personality has expressed itself. He wants to be learning. We'll give him a learning education. And my hands are full currently, so we'll give him to somebody else. Let's give him to my sister. She's got a nice personality. Son number 4. He could be my knight. Actually, I'm changing my mind. He doesn't have a congenital trait that gives him more prowess, like Herculean or something. He doesn't have one of those traits. So let's give him an intrigue education instead. As for my final son, we don't know his trait yet. Hopefully we can make him a knight. He does have a physical trait. Alrighty, lords and ladies. We're getting to the end. We're getting very close. We're almost at an hour. So we're going to wrap it up soon. I don't think there's anything else I really need to do. We're just going to wait for these claims. And then we're eventually going to fight this war. My alliance with Craighall expired. But I can negotiate another one. The new ruler is my nephew. Alright, just one more claim to get, and we can finish off Den's Lane. But that's not going to be this episode, guys. We have to wait. And now that we have the domain limit, once this guy dies... Good thing that he... Oh my god, I just got nervous for a second. He doesn't have a wife, I'm sorry. This is his regent. Oh no, it's his spouse/regent. But she's too old to have children. So the line of succession is still okay. This is still going to be inherited by me when he dies. And then we're going to be able to keep it again once he dies. And it's really interesting. He's feeling good even though he's infirm. Why is he feeling so good? He's whole of body. He's healthy. He's got a medicine focus. He's trying to drag his life out. That's what he's trying to do. He realizes that I'm going to get this back once he dies, so he wants to enjoy ruling as long as he can. He's dragging his life out. He's feeling good at 70 years old. I guess that, I mean, good for him. We just don't want him to have any children that are going to get in the way of this, and currently he's not going to. His wife is too old. Alright. Things are looking good. I think we're going to wrap it up here, lords and ladies. Let's a little bit more time to go by. I need another antiquarian. Keeper of the Cells. Scheme discovery chance. Hostile scheme success chance. I'll do it. I've got the money now. I can afford to hire a bunch of people and fill a bunch of these positions. Alright, let me double check opinions again, lords and ladies, and then we are going to wrap it up. Vassal opinions look good. Courtier opinions are still pretty good. That makes me very happy. So, a very, very successful episode, guys. I know it doesn't seem like a lot happened, but we did achieve the goal of getting Casterly Rock, and now it is our capital. So we are now in our rightful home, in our rightful place. We haven't gotten the king title yet, the kingdom title. We're eventually going to start working for that, and we are slowly making progress. You have to capture a little bit more of the Westerlands before we can usurp this. We only have 24 of the 40 required counties. Or maybe in the future we'll get a claim on the kingdom title and we'll be able to start a claimant faction for it. Not quite sure how we're going to be able to do this or how we're going to go about getting the kingdom title, but it will happen. I want to become a king as soon as possible so I can start creating duchy titles. I'm eventually going to start running out of vassal room. I mean, we have the ability to make 50 more vassals, but I would really like to start creating dukes soon. And I need the kingdom title to do that. But we'll get there eventually, lords and ladies. That is going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We are finally at our proper home in Casterly Rock, ruling where we're supposed to be ruling. We've gotten all the most valuable land in the Westerlands. Fair Island and the Duchy of Casterly Rock. We're going to slowly but steadily increase the developments in all of our holdings, which is going to be fun. We just got to wait for our steward to finish promoting culture in Casterly Rock. I figured that was more important. And we're almost halfway done. But anyway, lords and ladies, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that thumbs up button down at the bottom. Subscribe to the channel if you would like to subscribe and join us for more future videos. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Leave your comments. Hope to see you in the next one. Episode 9 will be coming at you soon. But until then, have a good one, guys.